creative, what's up? It's your girl Jamila and welcome back to my laboratory. So we all know puff vinyl can be tricky to work with. So today I went ahead and conducted an experiment. I tested 3 different brands, different times, different temps, a couple different variations to see what would give me the best puff vinyl result. Then I used the information from the results I got to create this super cute hoodie. Of course, everything I use will be linked in the description box below. And if you like this video, you learned something new, make sure you give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, make sure that bell notification's on so you don't miss any of my upcoming craft tutorials. Okay, so I'll be using the Walakut Puff in gray, some white puff from Specialty Materials, and some deep pink from Siser. I'll also be giving the metallic silver Walakut Puff a try, as well as the metallic red from Specialty Materials as well. And of course, everything will be linked in the description box of this video. So when you're going to cut your puff vinyl with your cutter, you want to put the matte side onto the mat. Okay, I know it's reversed from what we normally do. Normally it's shiny side down, but no, for puff vinyl it's going to be shiny side up. I was gonna cut out a little shape, but I was like, you know what, that was being very extra, so I just decided to just go ahead and stick with these squares that I had cut out. And my testing piece of fabric is just 100% cotton. Here I'm pre-pressing it and I'm playing around with the pressure because you do want really firm pressure when you're doing your puff vinyl. So after I got the pressure how I want it, I just went ahead and laid out my 3 pieces. And this is just the regular puff, the white, the deep pink, and the gray. The white from Specialty Materials, deep pink from Siser, and the gray, the Walakut brand from Heat Transfer Warehouse. And I'm pressing that at 305 degrees for 10 seconds. And when it popped up, I was like, okay, it puffed a little bit, but not that much. Okay, and so this is pretty much the results that we got. It is a hot peel, so when it popped up, I peeled everything. And I really want to try and show you guys because so they didn't wrinkle or bubble or anything, but the Siser kind did kind of get the ridges or whatnot. And if you look at it from this angle, I was trying to show you guys like how tall the puff actually got. So not very tall, but we did get some kind of puffiness, right? So I went ahead and repeated the same process. Actually, I went ahead and cranked up my heat press to 320 degrees. I'm still going to be pressing at 10 seconds. I'm pressing at 10 seconds for this whole project, okay? So I cranked it up to 320 degrees using those same colors, the white, the gray, and the pink. I went ahead and pressed those. And these are the results that we got. Now, immediately when I lifted up the press, you can see the puff. And I was like, yay! I was so excited, okay? So 320, and remember, I kept everything in the middle because I don't know if that's true or not, but that's just what I read. You know, the middle of your heat press is the best pressure. So everything pretty much puffed up well. The Siser still kind of has those like bumpy ridges in it, and it didn't puff up as much as the gray. The gray is the Walakut brand from Heat Transfer Warehouse, and the white is the Specialty Material puff. Okay, so they all puffed. The white and the gray puffed up more than the red. Okay, so that was the results of that one. And then, of course, same process again, except this time I'm going to try this hack I saw where you actually put some strip flock down. And I pressed that for like 10 seconds, just enough to get it stuck on there, 320 for 10 seconds. And then, so you put the strip flock down and then you layer your puff on top of that. Okay, so I was like, never saw that before. So I went ahead and tried it. And immediately, as soon as you lift up the press, you can see the puffiness. And I believe this way puffed up even more than the way I just did it previously by just pressing it regularly for 320 for 10 seconds. And this was still 320 for 10 seconds. As you can see, the white from Specialty Materials puffed up really, really, really good. I love how puffy it looks. Siser puffed up really well too. and the gray Walakut brand puffed up great as well. The gray and the white did puff up more than the Siser, you know? I mean, I love Siser, I love all their other HTV, but personally, I don't know. I think when it comes to the puff, I might just leave Siser alone, you know? Like, she's doing her thing, but she's not doing it as well as the other brands, as you can see. And still leaving the press at 320 degrees, I went ahead and pressed the metallic silver from the Walakut Puff brand, and the metallic red from Specialty Materials. I pressed those at 320 for 10 seconds. And it's like, when I lifted the press, it kind of looked like 320 was definitely too hot. It looked a little melted. But when I removed the carrier sheet, the silver puffed up. So I was like, oh, okay, that was cool. But the red didn't really give me anything. Okay, so I think 320 was just maybe a little too hot for it. So it gave me very minimal puff. Like after I removed the carrier, it did puff up just a very small amount. So then I went ahead and I had to let my heat press cool. I cooled it all the way down to 280 degrees before I went ahead and tried to press the metallic colors again. And I got nothing. Like very like in the center a little bit it puffed, but no. I mean the colors are still very beautiful. So this is some very beautiful vinyl. I would definitely be using it. But as far as puff, for 280, no, it doesn't work at 280. So the silver worked at 320. But the red didn't work at 320 or 280. So I'll probably have to experiment a little bit more with that. But these are the results from the pressing. So with these results and from this video that I just showed you, you guys let me know in the comments what vinyl brand you would go for your puff. If you have any tips or tricks or anything else I should know about working with puff, or even if this video was helpful, I definitely do recommend conducting these kind of experiments before you do a puff project, because as you can see, different vinyl is going to give you different results. Okay, and I noticed I pressed the vinyl onto a fleece sweatshirt, and I also got different results. So the fabric, the vinyl, there's so many different variables when it comes to puff vinyl. So I definitely encourage you to go ahead and perform this experiment on your own, before you use a whole bunch of vinyl for a project and it doesn't turn out how you want. But let me know in the comments what brand you're rocking with, if this video was helpful, or if you have any tips or tricks for me that I should try. And this is the sweatshirt I was able to create. I used some white flock and I put some of that silver metallic puff on it. And as you can see, it is puffing, okay? Absolutely love the effect that this is giving the jacket, okay? And this is a Bella Canvas hoodie, by the way. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, I'll see you later.